right, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you familiar with Mass Effect, here's a major dose of the feels just hearing the opening music. And what takes me back to when I first picked up the game and had no idea what I was getting myself into. The magnitude of the story, or just how invested I would become in all the characters in it. It says a lot about a game and its ability to evoke a wave of emotion and nostalgia just with a simple bit of music or an art reference. Yet this game can do that. I think there's only a small handful of games that actually can, so this definitely sets itself apart in a class by itself. I consider this game to be really special, I really do. So I will, in my own humble way, try to do it some justice with as thorough a playthrough as we can. I got a brand new Shepard, after starting just for this, to embark on what I consider to be one of the greatest stories ever told in gaming.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed. Please log in to access your profile. Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Okay, the colonists, you're raised on Mindor, and slavers attack and essentially slaughter your family, and you're rescued by the Alliance.
Confirm psychological profile.
And the war hero is very much the hero against all odds, which I think is very fitting for Shepard.
Confirm military specialization.
And we will go with minimal armor and pistols.
Confirm facial identification.
Now this, though it is notoriously limited, for those that really like some of the finer elements of character creation, they are a little bit lacking here, I guess. But I'll tell you what, all that aside, with what would seem like very limited options, I have never left Mass Effect character creation feeling like I've been limited, or that I didn't have complete hands-on in deciding not only the appearance, but the character of my Shepard. Sure, I'd like more hair options and this and that and all that superficial stuff, but with the art style in the game, my Shepard always walks out. It just feels like my Shepard. And that's important. That's important in this game, because this is a character that I'm going to grow attached to. I hope for those of you that would like to really just dig into this experience here with me through the eyes of my particular Shepard, there's lots of decisions to be made. I will try to stay as true to my what they call headcanon as I can. The decisions that I most commonly make that fit the character of my particular Shepard. For those of you who are big Mass Effect fans, the word canon rings over into also the Dragon Age games also, where your Warden and your Hawk and your Inquisitor are very similar. They're unique, they're personal to you. Like I say, even if you may not have a billion appearance options in character creation, still your Shepard or your Warden or whatever always walks out looking or feeling unique. At least they do to me. And I always feel like that's my hero that I'm taking through whatever adventure, whatever story here. Well, this is a pretty good one, and in that this takes place over the course of 3 games, and the story actually has an ending. It's amazing. In my opinion, that's BioWare showing a lot of balls in being able to, not milk this horse forever. Is that they told their story and they put a seal on the end of it, and that's it. That's their story. It's amazing. This is you've already heard me say it. I can't say enough. Is that it's one of the better stories that I've seen told in a game. So anyway, I will stay as true to my decisions through all the Shepards I've played, through all my playthroughs of Mass Effect, whether it be 1, 2, and or 3, I will try to stay consistent to what I normally would have my Shepard do in any given situation, dealing with various, NPCs and stuff and certain circumstances and things like that. There's some pretty big moral decisions you make periodically throughout the games and stuff. And anyway, I'll try to stay true to all that. I even went so far as to delete the profile that I used to unlock Insanity difficulty here. We'll be playing through Insanity on all these, which will be interesting here in Mass Effect 1 because a level 1 character on Insanity, it can be pretty brutal early on, especially playing someone squishy like an Adept before you really have all your powers and stuff, or any armor or any gear. You're just like wet toilet paper trying to walk through a steel mill. It'd be interesting, but we'll make it through one way or another. Anyway, we're starting completely from scratch here, as it's about the only thing I imported was the ability to play on Insanity, which is the whole reason for playing that first character and getting it up to that point. So, start completely from scratch, have as pure a playthrough as possible, and this will be the character we import into Mass Effect 2 and 3 after that. And this is how my Shepard has basically always looked. This is pretty consistent to the appearance of my Shepards, my many Shepards throughout my various Mass Effect playthroughs. Same hair, just same overall look, with very few variations. The faces, yep, that's looking pretty familiar. Tweak a little bit. Like I say, a few more options would be cool. One good thing about Mass Effect, and I will say they really do your character justice, is in cutscenes. Your character actually looks better, not worse, in cutscenes, which is nice. In overall gameplay, you're usually looking at your character's back for the most part anyway, or over your character's shoulder while you're shooting down all the bad guys and stuff. But when it actually comes to dialogue and playing through the drama of the game, you actually get a good look at your character's face in conversation, and it looks pretty good for the most part, in my opinion. But that's my Shepard right there. Very personal to me. Like I say, I have a strong attachment to this game and my Shepard, who's played through the story many a time. Pretty fond of my character.
Profile reconstruction complete. Identification confirmed.
All right. Got Insanity unlocked. Good deal. Got our subtitles on for you guys. And autosave off to hopefully avoid some of the freezing, which can be an issue, especially in the first Mass Effect. That can be a problem sometimes. It's not real bad, but it's there.
Well, what about Shepard? She grew up in the colonies.
She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question her courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
Year 2148, explorers discovered remains, ancient spacefaring civilization on Mars. All right, these artifacts revealing startling new technologies. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of time and space. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
get our cameo here.
Orders green. Approach run has begun.
This, I feel, is
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
initially where I first bond with my character, I think.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story, but only an idiot believes the official story.
That's enough. Your soldiers act like it.
Sorry, Commander.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Great. You pissed the captain off and now I'm gonna pay for it.
Don't blame me. The Captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Here's when you first get the controller character. I love how you get an insight into various personalities just right off the top. I love ribbing Joker. He is awesome. Joker is very cool. We'll get to know him better later.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Says something for the crew and the commander of the crew that they feel so relaxed, talking openly.
Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain
captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Marines are meant to fight. You just fix us up and we're done.
I know how things work, Commander. I've seen my share of combat, but it's foolish to go looking for trouble. You could both take a lesson from the captain. He's not afraid of combat, but he knows the value of restraint, too.
Sorry, Doc, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Do your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Overall, I would definitely say my Shepard leans towards Renegade. Which isn't always quote-unquote Renegade. Alright, there's a lot of leveling early on. Level early, level often. We only need, what, 40 experience to level? Oh, I just start with 3 points. Okay, well there you go. We'll go and knock this out ahead of time. Since I'll be intimidating more than anything else. That's basically like a, what would you call it? Speech check bonus? Kinda.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I'm a Marine, not some tourist on vacation.
It's more than just a tourist destination, isn't it, Shepard? Eden Prime is a symbol of your people. A perfect little world on the edges of your territory. Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Are you trying to scare me, Spectre?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Since when do we answer to the Spectres?
You're smart enough to know how things work, Commander. The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I don't like people making decisions about my future.
This isn't about you, Shepard. Humanity needs this. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Adept Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Adept Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
A lot of important things were said just there in a bit of dialogue.
Engaging stealth systems.
Too much to get into now. Plenty of time to talk about lore.
Somebody
lore
was doing
stuff.
some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Nihilus is on our side. He wants you in the Spectres, and he wants that beacon.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Alright, people. Go ahead and take a nice, good look at this view. It is about to be on.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Right on. Okay. And so, off we go. Alright, thanks for tuning in. If you want to catch the rest of this Let's Play, as we progress, you can click that image there in the middle. If you want to subscribe, click that button up top. Until then, y'all take care, and I really appreciate you watching. Alright, y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.